Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to our presentation. And the person who invited you, you may have thought did you a favor, but trust me, by the end of this conversation, you're going to realize that they blessed you with some information. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to have a conversation with you. And it's my honor and my privilege to introduce someone who's going to get us started out. I thank God every day for her saying yes to me in this journey of life. She knows 100% of the information, loves to have fun, will bend over backwards to help everyone succeed. And y'all, she's made six figures in this industry. Please help me welcome Miss Director Ann Brown to go ahead and kick us off.
All right. Nick Brown, thank you so much for kicking off this presentation. Oh my goodness, I'm so incredibly excited. I'm excited because of the things that our company is doing, and I'm excited because all the people that we have the opportunity to help. And so if you've been invited to listen to this presentation, let me tell you, the person who invited you thought very highly of you, and we do too. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Nick and Ann Brown, all the way from Accokeek, Maryland, and we got started. We got started because we couldn't afford to go on a cruise. Our 83-year-old Aunt Virginia, invited us to go on a cruise with us. We couldn't afford it, but we went to her cruise party because who doesn't support their 83-year-old aunt? Well, let me tell you, the place was packed. But when they got ready to sign up for the cruise, Nick and I went towards the back of the room. The person who was helping Aunt Virginia host that cruise said, "Hey, why aren't y'all going on the cruise?" And we said, "Oh, not right now." She said, "Well, what if I told you that there was a way that you could actually save money by going on this cruise?" I said, "Oh, that would be great." Then she said, "What if I told you that there was a way that you can make money by going on this cruise?" I said, "That would be even better." Then she said, "What if I told you that there was a way that you could get some legitimate tax deductions by going on this cruise?" I said, "Oh my goodness, sign me up," because we knew Uncle Sam had just sent us a tax notice saying we owed $25,000 in back taxes. And let me tell you, we were looking for a way to actually pay those taxes. And our tax advisor had told us to find a home-based business so that we could start accumulating some tax write, some legitimate tax write-offs. So I said, "Man, if you could show us how to do that, this would be great." But Nick said, wait a minute. Because at that time, Nick worked for one of those three-letter government organizations, the CIA. And before we could get started in any entity, any business, they had to check it out. Well, let me tell you, on Monday morning, he submitted the paperwork, and by 12 noon, they had checked out the company and said, "Hey, you've got the green light. You're okay to get started." Well, let me tell you, we did not look back. We were coachable and teachable because we'd never done a business quite like this before. But we knew we had the business mindset, and we knew that we needed to tell as many people as possible about our business. So we got the framework. We started doing the work. We started inviting people to just take a look at what we were doing. And because of that, our team started growing. Because of that, we started booking more travel. Because of that, we started maximizing those tax write-offs. And because of that, we actually were promoted to our next level. And we earned those $1,000 bonuses that you're going to hear more about. So again, if the person that invited you thought highly enough of to invite you to take a look at something, then you want to get pen and paper and actually return the favor by paying attention to what we share and writing some notes down. And any questions that you have, make sure you get back to them and get your questions answered. We are Nick and Ann Brown, all the way from Accokeek, Maryland, and we represent Surge 365, where we build wealth, travel the world, and make a difference together. Now, I know that most people think about travel and they think about fun. Well, guess what? Today we're talking about business because travel is the largest industry in the world, and it can be quite lucrative for you and for me. A lot of people join our business and they make a lot of money. A lot of people join our business and they don't. But guess what? It all depends on the goals of the person, the work ethic, your vision, and what it is you want to accomplish. Again, your goals. And so wherever that falls, we're going to help you accomplish that. Maybe you're a person that wants to travel the world. You may want to take a trip to Africa. We can help you do that. Maybe you're that person who wants to get a new car, but you don't want to have a car note. We can help you do that. Maybe you're that person that done, maybe you've been called back into the office and you're just not ready to go back to work and have to work in the office full time, but you would love to be able to supplement or even actually actually generate another income so that you can kind of fire your boss. We can help you do that. So it's totally up to you and your goals and what you want to do that matters. Let me ask you something. If you can go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Well, would you mind going snorkeling with your children in the Caribbean? I know some people say, oh, yes, I love it. And some people say, oh, no, I'm not snorkeling. Would you want to take that romantic trip with your boo, watching the sunrise or the sunset, or maybe sailing the shores of Alaska with the whole entire family? Can you see yourself watching a polar bear or maybe a mountain lion or a mountain goat, or just seeing the icebergs before they melt? Or perhaps you would like it hot and take a weekend trip in Las Vegas, and actually see the sights and experience some of the Las Vegas lifestyle. Or perhaps you might want to take a vacation to Europe, actually visit some of the castles and actually actually taste some of the cuisine and some even see the changing of the guards. What are some things that you like to do? And finally, you might be like me and want to visit the motherland, actually go to Africa and see the animals in their natural habitat. See, traveling is not just about the destination, it's about creating those memorable experiences. When my mom passed, she said, I can actually tell you the number of times she left South Carolina. She said, I can count them on my hand because she was afraid to travel. She was afraid to go anywhere. She was afraid to fly. She was afraid to cruise. She was afraid to be in large crowds. So because of that, fear just governed her life. And on her deathbed, she said, this 85 years has gone so fast. And I regret that I didn't travel more. I regret that I didn't see the world that God gave me. And now it's too late. And so now you have an opportunity to change that. And she said, Annadale, please go out and tell as many people as possible about your business and that they can travel the world. The reality, though, is a lot of people simply can't afford it. A lot of people are going through some financial difficulties. There have been a lot of shutdowns. There have been a lot of layoffs. There have been a lot of people trying to figure out what they're going to do. And you know what? Some people haven't adequately saved as well. So these times are happening at bad times. 7 out of 10 people are worried about their finances. If you're at that 7 out of 10, I'm sure you agree that you got to do something, because insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if you're part of the 23% that says, hey, I'm okay, well, guess what? It's just a matter of time before life starts life and before you have to take care of an elderly parent or maybe a sick child, or maybe you have to take care of some medical bills for yourself. So it's just how long before it affects you. So why not fix the roof before it starts to rain? Why not consider an opportunity where you can create financial freedom, time freedom, where you can travel the world and you can earn money from the comforts of your home? Warren Buffett says that things you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but the things the world does, well, that should be your business. We got the answer. SIRS 365. We're a home-based business opportunity with 4 income streams. Now, let me tell you who we're looking for. We're looking for that person who may not like sales, but know you want to earn some extra income. We're looking for that person who spends hours searching online for the best travel deals, or that person who wants exclusive access to wholesale travel instead of retail, or that person who wants to build a community of travel enthusiasts. Does that sound like you? Well, if so, you're at the right place at the right time. Let me introduce to you our leader, CEO, Dr. Christopher J. Coakley, who started in entrepreneurship at the ripe age of 19, and in his first 10 years earned over $1 million. In fact, he retired as a multimillionaire, became an author and globetrotter, traveled the world, and was highly sought after for his leadership, marketing, and entrepreneurship skills. He re-entered the industry with us, SIRS 365, earned all kinds of money, multiple millions, and recently took ownership of our company, SIRS 365. We are so proud of him. But his vision is to build a company that allows the average and ordinary people with above average desire the chance to achieve all of their goals and dreams, just like he has. This is his home. These are some of his cars. And we don't share that to brag or to boast. We share that to inspire, to motivate you, because if he's done it, we can do it too. Delvi Santiago is our president. Clint Tomer is our CEO. Our corporate offices are located in Wood River, Illinois. It's a brick and mortar corporate office where you can actually go and visit and shake the hands of our office staff, the people who help you, the people who answer the phone. Because in our business, it's all about relationship. And we like to say we're one big family. Now, how do we create all of this success? Through travel. Travel is the largest industry in the world, generating over $10 trillion in annual sales. But guess what? It's growing because people are traveling. It's soon to be over $15 trillion in annual sales. And guess what? That's bigger than the NFL, the movie industry, the music industry, the direct sales industry. Travel, it trumps all of those. And when you think about it, all of those various industries use travel. All of them contribute to that growth in the travel industry. So it just makes sense. So if everybody's traveling, why not get paid on what people are doing anyway? People travel for pleasure and for business. In fact, over half of them use e-commerce to book their travel, Expedia, Travelocity, Booking.com. So how can you capitalize on that? Well, one of the first components of our business is the vortex. So write that down, VORTES. That's the first component of our business where we give away travel discount memberships to your friends and family. You give those away. And not only do you make money, but they save money. You actually get paid on whatever they save. They actually go and they set up their account. They push that orange button and then they get access to all of your discounts. Let me show you some of the discounts that they get access to. Let's say that you know someone that wants to go to Punta Cana, where they already know, they already did the research, and on those other sites, the cheapest price they found was $3,700 for the resort and the time frame that they wanted to go. Well, guess what? They checked on your vortex and found that it was $3,000 on your vortex, saving them $699. So they book it on your vortex. And because they do that, you get whatever they save. So they save $699, but you actually make $699. Is that amazing or what? Our company sends you a check for $699, whatever they save. Well, let's say you know someone else that wants to go to Cancun. They say, hey, can you help me? You say, I think I can. And you give them your vortex. Well, let me tell you, they already did the research, and the lowest internet price they found was $6,000. But on your vortex, when they did the research, they found the exact same trip for $4,500, saving them $1,574. But because they saved $1,574, our company sends you a check for $1,574. That's right. Well, let's say you know someone in the DMV area that just wants to take a trip to New York, maybe for a couple of days. They already checked it out and found that the hotel that they wanted to stay in was $1,700. Well, guess what? On the Vortex, that same exact hotel is only $1,300, saving them $376. They book it through you on your Vortex, and guess what? Our company sends you a check to say thank you for $376. You get it? You earn 100% of whatever they save. Well, let's say you know at least 10 people and you give them your vortex and they save an average of $300. That's $3,000 total savings. But for you, that's $3,000 in commissions. That's right there on your site. All you have to do is give your vortex the lottie-dottie everybody and tell them to book their travel on your site. And guess what? You can get flat out paid. So what about even an additional bonus of cash rewards? We have what's called cash rewards, and that means you don't have to pull out your credit card when you're an executive with us to travel. You can actually use your cash rewards to travel. So every time you give out to Vortex and they book, you actually earn a check and cash rewards that you can use later on for your travel. We also have a mobile app. That's right. So now you can actually have your business on your phone. That's right there on your phone. So you can share instantly with videos, or you can look up different things about your business. You can actually watch training videos. It's right there on your mobile app. Another benefit that we have for our executives is that you actually have an opportunity to take advantage of our membership. Why pay retail when you can pay wholesale? Introducing the most powerful members on a wholesale pricing. You save 70% on hotels and resorts, cruises and car rentals up to 30% off. You get a best price guarantee. And guess what? If you find it cheaper someplace else, our company will give you 150% of the difference. That's right, in reward credits. And you actually earn those reward points every time you book. Every time you book, Nick and I, we just did a last minute MSC cruise, and we actually earn reward credits for that we can actually use next time. In fact, we had some reward credits that we could have used, but we're trying to accumulate them so that we can actually use them to actually pay for a trip or pay for a flight. See, that's the way those reward credits works. See, we encourage you to see the world with us, because with the discounted prices, with the reward credits, with actually making money through the vortex, you actually have an opportunity to actually travel more as an executive with us. These are a few places that we've gone. We are on our way to Puerto Rico. Yeah. And we're going to have a great time, but we're going to miss you, because the only thing missing is you. And we don't want to leave you behind. So make the decision to actually get started today and join us in Puerto Rico in August. See, if you were to stop right now, we've already showed you the greatest home-based business of all time. Travel actually makes sense. But guess what? 47% of travelers still use travel advisors. That's right. That's a little less than half use travel advisors. Well, how can you capitalize on that? Well, become a travel advisor. Introducing Manatee, because we add that in our program for free. That's the third component of our program, to become a travel advisor. Our travel agency is Manatee, with over 24 years of success in the travel industry. We've already generated over $3 billion in sales. We're certified, and we actually want our agents to be certified as well. And we give you the training to do that. We start with first-class training that lays the foundation of the travel industry. And you can actually join Travel's training showcases that our vendors actually host for our agents. We have Travel Tuesday training every Tuesday night, where you can actually get online and get some training about our travel. And also we have supplier training as well, where our suppliers actually invite you to actually come out and learn more. We just had a Carnival Cruise Line training in Baltimore not too long ago that as a lot of our agents had the opportunity to take advantage of. See, we give you all kinds of tools and resources, because when you have a business, you're not expected to know everything. With our business, we want to give you the tools and resources to be successful. If your clients like booking with Expedia, we've built a relationship with Expedia. Now you can get paid when they book with Expedia. Price Agencies and Vax Vacations are two of our vendors that allow you to create payment plans for your customers. So now, if they need to kind of make a payment plan as opposed to paying for the trip all at once, you can do that. We have hotels, cruises, theme parks, and guess what? We've already started using AI, but we're beginning to use it even more, and we're going to have training on that as well. The great thing is you earn 80% in travel commissions. Now, let me just tell you, it's not 80% of the total price of the trip. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that you can earn 80% of the total price of the trip. It's 80% of the commissions, which means that, let's say that your trip was $1,000 and the commission is 25% of that. So 25% of $1,000 would be $250. Well, of that $250, you'd earn 80% of that, the lion's share of that, and the 20% stays with our company to support the infrastructure of our company. See, that's all about relationships. That's the relationship that you have with our company, but our company has also built relationships that you can take advantage of. Introducing Travel Leaders Network, we are now a part of the largest sellers of luxury travel cruises and tours in the industry. That means that now you have the opportunity to offer your clients a higher level of travel experience. More than 120 suppliers covering cruises, tour, air, car. We're already generating nearly $20 billion in annual sales. We have lead generations. We've already generated over 68,000 bookings, $733 million in sales, and they've paid out over $110 million in commissions. See, again, in the relationships, it's all about relationships. It's all about the relationships that we actually have together. It's all about the relationships that our company actually has, and it's about the relationships that you have. See, you are the key. In all of those relationships, you are the key. See, if all things are equal, if it's the same price, same cruise, resort, airline, or hotel, who are your friends and family buy their travel from? You, of course. Why would they go to someone like Expedia or Priceline where they don't have an opportunity to speak with someone? Well, they can get it from you. You are the key. Let's say that you open your mouth and you tell someone, some of your friends and family that were going on that do an annual vacation anyway, and you tell them about your business, and because of that, you make an extra $900 to $2,700. Let's say you told the six of your friends that go on that cruise every single year about your business. And because of that, you generate an extra $1,100 to $1,800. Let's say that you decide to become a travel business owner and book and actually get paid on what people are doing anyway. I'm talking about cruises, church groups, family reunions, wedding destinations, honeymoons, even sporting trips. FIFA just ended. What if you had a group of people going to actually see a professional soccer game? What if you wanted to put a trip together going to the Essence Festival? Or maybe you wanted to put a trip together going to Paris, or perhaps you want to put a trip together going to one of the carnivals. See, now people are traveling anyway, and now you can take advantage of that. Let's say that you want to be like one of our executives who put a group cruise together for her swing dance trip. She went for free and earned over $15,000. Let's say you want to be like one of our executives that actually put together a trip for her church. The pastor and his wife went for free. She went for free and earned over $21,000. Let's say you want to be like another one of our executives that actually did a graduation trip for her child. They went for free and earned over $7,000. Are you kidding me? All they did was open their mouths and say, hey, I can do this for you. And because of that, they generated that extra income. Come on now. A lot of people don't generate $21,000 on their part-time job. And we're telling you that we have people who've done it in one trip. In fact, we have someone on our team that actually generated over $42,000 from one cruise for his friends and family. You can do it too. We give you the training that you need to succeed. We want you to go to the resort so that you can put your feet in the sand and you can experience what that resort looks like. We want you to go on the cruise so that you can experience the Lido deck. You can see what the beaches look like. You can savor the cuisine. We want you to go to Cancun, but guess what? We don't want you to pay full price, because if you work at Macy's, you're going to get a discount on your Macy's purchases. If you work at Costco, you're going to get a discount on your Costco purchases. Well, if you're a travel executive with us, you're going to get a discount on your travel. So you can go to Cancun for five-star properties and not pay full price, but for only $35 per night. You can go to Reno and Las Vegas and, not pay full price, but go for free, or maybe even $22 per night. You can actually go to St. Lucia Body Holiday Wellness Resort, five-star property, and guess what? You don't pay full price. You go for half price. Why? Because you are part of the industry. You are an executive with Surge 365. See, it just makes sense because your relationship plus our technology makes sense. And we call it an unfair advantage. You already have everything you need to be successful in our business. So it's time to navigate on your own terms with Surge 365. Remember, I said your success is going to depend on your goals and what it is you want to achieve. Now, we have a gentleman on the line that's achieved all kinds of success. You heard from him earlier. He loves to have fun, loves helping people. He knows 110% of the facts of this business, and he's someone I truly admire and respect. I'd like to introduce the sum and present to others, none other than Director Nick Brown. Nick Brown, show me the money, baby. Show me the money.
All right, all right. And thank you so much for doing an amazing job on the first half of the presentation, showing the people what industry that we use to earn this money. And now we're going to talk about another way to earn even more money. You talked about 4 income streams, 2 companies for one price. You broke down the first 3. That was the vortex, where you earn that residual money, that mailbox money, was what wealthy people do. You talked about the travel advisor position, and you also talked about the wholesale membership that you and 3 other people can utilize for your own personal travel. Now we're going to talk about the junior executive position, the Surge Business Associate, that allows you to be able to sell the travel technology package. When you put these all together and supersize it, You get everything. You get our travel technology package and the SBA. You can get this today for a one-time initial investment of only $499, gives you access to this $10 trillion industry, and $99 a month to take care of your travel technology package. And then for $19.95 for the junior executive position, which gives you the license to be able to sell the travel technology package. So let me repeat that again. $499 invest that you can tax deduct to get into our industry, $99 a month to cover your travel technology packs, and $19.95 for the Surge Business Associate. Become a travel business owner with us today. Because we know like 3 people who love to travel and make money. Absolutely. You can build a network of people who love to travel. Absolutely. Because we're talking about life-changing income. There's a lot going on in our country right now with our leadership, people losing their jobs, getting fired, furloughs, government layoffs, all those things. And we have created opportunity for you to make some money. If you come in and go to work, you could earn a $500 team builder bonus. And now you've already got your return on investment by the $500 you just paid in. You get $140 for each direct sale, $90 for each indirect sale. Every time 7 people join your network of travelers and your team, you earn a $1,000 bonus. Yes, you heard me, a $1,000 bonus. But now it's even better. When 100 people earn your network or your team, you earn $10,000 bonus. Where can you do that anyplace else? I don't think so. And because of what I said about the current state of our company, our country, our founders created something called a 100K in 200-day challenge to help those people who lost those 6-figure incomes, because you can earn 100K in 6 months. Can you do it? Yes, it's been done. Jock Johnson, one of our partners, just did it and did it in 120 days. Got 2 $50,000 bonus and over 3 or 4 $10,000 bonus, and the $1,000 bonus that we can't even count. And we also have the best directors program in the industry. So start today. Build your team, unlock financial freedom for you, and leave a legacy for your children and your children's children, as the good book says we should do. Now, we have the best directors program in the industry. All director just means is that we've helped more people. These are all the luxury items and things you can get. Our company wants you to build your wealth, keep your money, and they're going to give us all these toys. So we can earn cars, watches, yachts, motor coaches, and actually $1 million vacation homes that my wife and I are working towards. But you know what? At level 6, you can earn a cool $1 million. Now, we're talking about a proven compensation plan, not theory, not something we've heard. I've already paid out all of this. 50 people have earned over $1 million. 500 bonuses have been paid out, ranging from $10,000 to $250,000. 6 people have earned a $1 million bonus. Hundreds have earned $100,000 annual rings. Hundreds have earned a $10,000 bonus. And well over 50,000 people have earned a $1,000 bonus. Folks, just like you and me, and we can help you to do the exact same thing. Now, it's just like if you started a new career, a new job, a new entity, whatever. You're not going to be in here by yourself. We're going to help you. We're going to provide you all the training and support you need, all the customer service, weekly leadership calls, corporate calls, virtual training, and live trainings, which we just did one here in the DMV. But all you have to do is be coachable and teachable. Follow our proven success system, and you too can achieve your goals and dreams as well. Now, we're talking about something else. We just added the power line last year at our international convention. This is another single line compensation structure that the entire company helps you build. You get started right now, the next people that come in behind you will all come under your team. So you can get started today and tomorrow have over 55 people in your back office. So what do you have to do? You have to lock in your spot. Get the travel technology and the service business position. Why? Because 20% of the monthly income that comes in is spread out over 10 pools. Which pool do you want? And I was blessed to hit pool 3 in March, and we got over $3,400. Is it real? You better believe it's real. So don't delay. Lock in your spot today so you can take advantage of the power line. Ladies and gentlemen, opportunity is knocking. The question is, are you going to answer? I don't know what other opportunities you missed. They say most people only have 2 to 3 opportunities in their life. I miss Google. I miss ATMs. Maybe you miss Microsoft. Maybe you miss Bitcoin. If you see an opportunity here, it makes sense to you. You want to take advantage of these benefits sooner rather than later. Then we say, get back with the person who invited you. Get started today. And we want to welcome you to our family and to Surge 365. Back over to you, Ann.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely exciting. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to hear from some of the executives that we have on the line because, oh, if you thought that presentation was amazing, I want you to hear from some real life people. First and foremost, this lady is a mom. She's very active in her church. She actually works for one of those government agencies, and she's a grandmother. She's an aunt. She everything to everybody. But let me tell you, she still has time to help everybody succeed. I like to introduce to some and present to others none other than a leader on our team, Miss Michele McDaniel, to tell you about some of the things she's accomplished in our business. Michele, take it away.
Thank you so much. It was a great presentation. And for me, I enjoy booking group trips. I've taken a group over to South Africa twice. And with this business, it allows you to create memories and have a lifestyle. We were able to go see a seventh wonder of the world. We were able to go to various countries in South Africa, Johannesburg, Knysna, Cape Town. But the one thing that I did differently this time, we were able to stay on a safari where we were able to experience a day and a night safari and see the animals up close and personal. Now, the biggest thing about this opportunity, you get to decide whether you want to go on the trip with them or you don't have to. But either way, when the trip is over, I got a commission check and was able to write it off on my taxes. So thank you, and back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Michele. That's amazing. Every time I hear that story, I just get so excited. I'm ready to go to South Africa myself. Oh my goodness. We have another young lady on the line. I see she's in her red, and I'm hoping that she's available to actually share a little bit about her experience. She and her husband are dynamic in this business. They are doing some powerful things. And one of the things I admire about her is that she really has no problem talking to people and telling them about our business. And so I like to introduce to some and present to other this leader, none other than Miss Debra. Miss Debra, would you please tell us what this business has done for you?
Well, listen. Please sign me up again. Just sign me up again. Miss Ann and Mr. Nick are dynamic directors in the DMV area. You guys always do a fantastic job. Just get me excited to sign up again. But look, this position, this opportunity, I should say. I was about to say position because it's not a position. It is an amazing opportunity. You cannot lose with the tools that we have here. We've got the Vortex. We've got Travmanity. We didn't even tell you what was inside of Travmanity. Ticket Masters, Travel Guard. I mean, guys, so much more. Passports and all that. You direct people to your site and you make commission off of all of that. I am so blessed that I have started this opportunity. There's no turning back. I started, I went going, and I was able to fire because I worked for corporate America. I was able to fire my HP employees. Oh, well, I just told them, I said, guys, I got to go travel. I got to go share this business. And I am so glad that I did. So, look, all you have to do is give it an old college try. You've got your upline, your sideline, you've got people, you've got meetings, you've got everything that you need to be successful in this business. Because all we do here at Surge is WIN, win. Back to you guys.
Oh my goodness, Miss Debra, I want to thank you so much for that testimony. And I'm so glad that you added that you were able to fire your boss. You made the decision to get started in this business and you were able to fire your boss. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce again someone who's near and dear to me to tell you more about the travel, not only the taxes, the taxes that the taxes benefit that you may, we are not tax advisors, but the tax benefits that you may be able to take advantage of, just like we did. Because I'm telling you, when we got started, we were looking for something, and thank God that Aunt Virginia introduced us to this, none other than Director Nick Brown.
Thank you, Ann, for the opportunity to talk about taxes. That was the main reason we got in. You said in the beginning. Uncle Sam surprised us with a $25,000 tax that we owed. We learned that having a home-based business in this country, anything, having a business, period, but having a home-based business affords you the opportunity to write off so many things. There's a book out there by Bernard Kameroff called 475 Tax Deductions for a Small Home-Based Business. Working for the CIA, I only was able to take advantage of 7 or 8. Now we're able to take advantage of so many things. It's a home-based business. We're talking about the portion of your mortgage or your rent, your utilities, your internet, because it's an internet-based business, your cable, because you got to have the travel time. We just had, I'm sitting out on my deck as we speak. The landscaper just came and took care of our yard this morning. That's a tax deduction, okay? Now, when we go out and conduct business in our car, our gas, our mileage, even the maintenance on our car, tag renewal, all those things are tax deductible. Ann goes out to get her hair and nails done because we're going to do a presentation. That's tax deductible. I lost 126 pounds. I had to get a whole new wardrobe. So I get a new wardrobe every so often. That's tax deductible because I can look good when I'm doing the presentation. These are just a few of the things. If you have a home-based business, and particularly in travel, where you can write off 100%, all you have to do is document. All the IRS requires is that you document and be in pursuit of profit, and you can tax deduct all those things. You have the same opportunity to use the same code that the millionaires and the billionaires use. But you know what? You're not taking advantage of it. Become a part of Service 365, take advantage of those, and get those tax deductions as well. Back over to you, Ann.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of our executives that are on the line today. And thank you for actually watching this presentation, because, we want to give you enough information to make a qualified decision. So make sure you get back with the person who shared this with you and get your questions answered and join us today. We just want to say welcome to the family, because again, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You've been working all of your life. You've been helping other people. You've been, doing various things, but it may not have gotten you where you want to be. It's time to make a decision to join us and let us get you there. Thank you for joining us on this presentation today. Have a great day and God bless. Bye-bye.